Hey guys, it's SJ. Happy baby name Monday. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my new hair. I have short hair now. I'll try not to play with it too much, I just got it done. But I am so excited to be doing this video today with a very special friend of mine here on YouTube who has a bit of a baby name dilemma. Here's what she has to say.
Hey guys, my name is Lucy. If you've never heard of my channel before, I am a mum of two boys. I have Jenson, who is 5, and I have Jesse, who is 3, and I'm soon to be mum of twin girls who are due to arrive in December, so really not long. And I'm really hoping SJ can help me out with some baby names because I'm really stuck. I am really stuck, so I'm very much looking forward to watch this video. Thank you so much, SJ, for filming it. I really cannot wait to watch.
So Lucy, I have your back. I know it is so tough naming a baby, let alone 2 babies, and then your 3rd and your 4th, and you've got to kind of think, do the names work together, and avoid all the names your friends have already pinched from you. So I have literally written the longest list for you, but I've themed them. I've done some themes that I think will really resonate with you because you're one of the most loveliest people here on YouTube and in real life. And if you don't already follow Lucy, don't forget to head over to her channel and subscribe to see what name she picks eventually, and also just to follow a gorgeous new mum with twin little girls, which I cannot wait to see how they get on as a family of 6. Oh my god, Lucy. So let me go on with the names because I've done so many. I haven't paired them, so I haven't done like twin A, twin B names, because what I wanted is to check out all the names that I absolutely love. And I would love you guys watching to have a go at pairing them. So pick your favourite 2, 3, 4 and just have a play around with them and try and pair them up. Add other ones to the list as well. And let's try and give Lucy and Jordan as many ideas as we can because you guys are so good at baby names. So my very first theme that I chose for Lucy is the theme of travel. So I know travel is a huge part of your life, and you travel a lot with your family. You were an air stewardess for a while, and travel is just something you've always been passionate about. You love geography, which is so unlike me, like I'm terrible at geography, and I know you like that kind of names. So I've kind of chosen names that really bring into your girls' lives that wanderlust that you guys have, and I hope you like some of these names. So the first one is the name Elodie. So Elodie is so nice, and I know you like those L sounds. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful name that isn't used so often. It's actually of French origin, but it means foreign riches. So it really suits somebody who is going to explore the world and travel and really embrace everything that life has to offer them as a global citizen. So Elodie really works here, really works around the world, and I just think it is a slightly more rare version of a lot of names that we hear with that EL and that beautiful L sound. The next one I have is a flower name, and it's the name Azalea. So I know you like the Z sound and the L sound, but you may not have thought of Azalea. It's actually a flower name. So this is a bit of a different travel theme because flowers all represent something, and the azalea represents a longing to return home, and I just thought that was a really lovely name meaning. So if you give somebody azalea, it's like a welcome home flower that it can symbolize, and I think that having that as part of, you know, maybe a Elodie and azalea is that lovely mix of loving home and loving adventure and travel as well. And I just love the meaning of thinking of home with fondness, because you have such a happy home, and I just love the sound of it. Azalea is just so gorgeous. I love that Z. Another one meaning beautiful home, because you do have such a beautiful home, but I've put it in my travel section, is the name Zori. So Zori is really unusual, isn't it? And obviously like Zoe and all of those names are quite popular, but Zori is not as used, and it means beautiful home. And I think again it's got that beautiful link with like travel and returning home that I really love. Like as a parent, I think it's a really lovely thing to think about your home being such a special part of children's lives, and you obviously live near all your family and you're a big home girl. So yeah, Zori, I thought you might really like that one. This next one is gorgeous. So I know that you love the name India, and your dad is from India, was born in India, and I think that the name India really suits you guys. And a twin name maybe for an India is an unusual one that you may not have heard, but I love, and it's the name Avani. So Avani is actually an Indian name, and it means like good earth, or it actually means, more specifically because I researched it a bit more, it means the bed or course of a river. so like the earth bed of a river. And with Jordan being a river, River Jordan, I thought Avani could be an absolutely lovely one for a twin for India or a twin for any of the other names I've got on this list. And I like the idea of linking the river theme with Jordan because I'm a real cheese-tastic when it comes to linking names like that. And I've got a few more up my sleeve. But Avani, I can see with a little Avani, it's like not unusual, strange, but it's unique, if you know what I mean. The next one is one I fell in love with for you. It is the name Lourdes. So Lourdes is actually very well used in Spain, which is a country you absolutely love going to, Lourdes. And I just think it is such a stunning name. It is a very romantic, very big name, like a very sort of grand with the Lourdes, but I think it's well known because obviously Madonna has a daughter named Lourdes. It really works for the travel sort of theme because it is a place name and it's an adventurous name, but I just think it looks so pretty written down, and it's a unique use of the L sound. The next one is also an unusual one, but it is another Spanish name that I liked for you, and it's the name Nevada. So I don't know if you ever thought of that, Nevada. Apparently it is a unisex name of Spanish origin, and looking at Spanish names, it came up. But I love the fact that it means covered in snow, which I think is lovely because you're having like winter babies. So Nevada is really lovely. And the second meaning of Nevada, because it means covered in snow, it also means pure. And Katie, your lovely sister, the name Katie means pure, so it's a nice sort of little link to Katie as well. So yeah, you could have Lourdes and Nevada. The other names that I really like are kind of travel themed, but I love the name Sky. I think Sky's got such an adventurous feel to it, and I don't know if you've thought of it, but I think it really would suit you guys because I know it's a bit cheese because you're an air stewardess, but you know, like being outdoors looking up at the sky, it's got that real sense of wonder and excitement to it, and maybe linked with the name Aria, which means air. And I think those two names together have real beauty to them, real nature, outdoorsy, but beauty, but short. So I think they're really, really beautiful things to think about. And I found this beautiful name that's totally unranked, and it's the name Iola, and it's so pretty, Iola. So it's got that lovely L sound, and it means violet dawn, which is so gorgeous. I know you have a niece Aurora, which means dawn, golden dawn, so you could have an Iola, which means violet dawn, and it's just a beautiful name. I'd not heard it before, and I'm really happy to have found it. So I found some names with meanings that I connect to you, Lucy. So I love these names. So the first thing about you is I wanted to pick a name meaning happy because I really associate that with you and your family, just a really, really happy family, and I know the girls are going to bring so much joy. Joy is a good name. But I love the name Blythe, and I don't know if it's one you've thought of, but I think it could suit you guys because it's really, really beautiful, very romantic name, but it's not overly pretty, so it could be one you might want to pop on a list and consider. You're obviously very, very beautiful, Lucy. So I was looking at names that mean beauty, and one I absolutely love is the name Laurelie. So it's a really lovely one. I know you like L sounds. This is the name that I always am drawn to when I see it. So Laurelie, and it means alluring, and it's kind of like a mermaid name in mythology. So like the sirens and the mermaids, Laurelie. I just think it is so lovely. And then you're also quite fiery at times. You're very laid back, but you know, you can give as good as you get. And I loved the name Serafina. I don't know if it's one you've thought of, Serafina, for a long alternative, and it means fiery one. And I think that would be cool for a little girl of yours, Serafina, the little fiery one. So Blythe, Laurelie, Serafina, as little virtues of Lucy. So names that are really good for twins, because you are having little girl twins. The name Linnea is the twin flower. I don't know if you remember that name, Linnea. It is such a lovely one. It's Scandinavian actually, so I do see it a lot when we're over in Sweden, Linnea. And it's a little twin flower, and I think it is a beautiful one for twins. The name Imogen. So Imi is a lovely little nickname, and Imogen is so lovely. I think it's a very like star Hollywood type of name to me, like Imogen. But it means in my image. So it's a really lovely one for twins, and also a lovely one for mums. Like these little girls are going to have two little mini-me's, Lucy, and it's just going to be so cute. And in my image is just a beautiful link for twins. So Linnea and Imogen. I love the name Haven. I absolutely love it. Jessica Alba has a daughter named Haven, and it means like safety together. So I think that's a really lovely name for a twin, Haven, because they are going to be each other's safe haven forever. and together will always be their sort of safe place. And so I think it's a really comforting, gorgeous name, but really suits you. It's quite glamorous, but it's also quite earthy and homely, Haven, because it's quite outdoorsy and nature themed. So yeah, I loved it. And also the name Opal. So Opal is a name that literally means jewel, and I think it's a really gorgeous one. But wearing an opal stands for loyalty and faithfulness, and again I think those are wonderful meanings for a twin. Opal, that's a nice one. And the last one is the name, oh I love this one, and it's Evadne. Evadne. It is such a beautiful name, Evadne. It's so glamorous but so beautiful. Like, it's one that will just like, oh, I could say it all day, Evadne. And it means pleasing one. So there wasn't really a really clear meaning for it, but with all the other Evie, I've always got Evelina, it means a link of good and life, so kind of pleasing one with a good life. And I just think that that would be so cute for two little twins like Haven and Evadne, for example. Beautiful, they link so well. As I say, I'm not going to try and pair them up because I want everyone else to have a go at doing that, and I would be here forever if I tried to do that as well. So here's my wild cards for you. A lot of these are Jordan based. So this is a funny one, but I love it. So I love the name Isolde. Isolde, it's a very old-fashioned kind of, it's a Greek mythology name basically, Isolde. So she's one of those like goddess names basically, but I popped it on there because it means iron, and of course Jordan is Iron Man, king of the Iron Man competition. So Isolde is a lovely, gorgeous, romantic name, so unusual, such a unique sound, and might be quite cool for Jordan. And then one I just absolutely loved, actually the first one I wrote down on your list, and I've left it till nearly the end, is the name Amabel. So Amabel is just such a beautiful name. Something like Amabel Rose is so lovely. And Amma means she loves. So it's a really lovely one, again for twins, she loves. Oh, and for you, Amabel. But also what I loved about it is that it means water in Cherokee, and I think that water theme with River Jordan that I keep going on about is really, really lovely. So I love Amabel so much. I think it's going to be one of those that starts to get used a lot, so I would get in there fast with Amabel because Amma is just so beautiful. And the last one is a name that means beautiful rose, and it's named Rosalind. So I just think it is such a lovely one. I think that Rose and all those names are so, so gorgeous. Rosalind is a slightly different one. It's a Shakespearean name. It was used a lot in the Roman times apparently. So I just really liked it, Rosalind, and I just wanted to pop it on there because I just think it's got that rose that you like and the L sound that you like as well, but a bit cool with a Rosalind. And my very last two wild cards are totally wild cards. They were middle names that I just looked at and just suddenly loved. So I saw the name Promise on a list, and I just thought that is so beautiful, Promise. If I was brave enough, I would have definitely gone with something like that, because I love the Kardashian name Truly and True as well. But I think Promise is so lovely. And I did think you could have one twin with the middle name Promise and one twin with the middle name Primrose. So yeah, Primrose and Promise. This would be quite, it sounds a bit shimmer and shine for first names maybe, but I do absolutely love the two of them together, so I just threw them in. So that was a stonking amount of names, and I hope I haven't overwhelmed you. I just threw so many names at you because that list has been just growing and growing and growing, and I hope there's some names in there that you absolutely love. As I said to everyone, have a go at pairing them below, and Lucy will be reading them all, and hopefully we found at least one of the 4 names that you need. But you are great at names, Lucy. Whatever you choose will be absolutely perfect for your little girls, and I can't wait to resume Auntie SJ duties when they arrive and see what you pick. Don't forget to head over to Lucy's channel to see what she makes of these names and what she eventually chooses. She is the most gorgeous mum inside and outside, and you will absolutely love to be following her on the next huge chapter of their lives. And yes, make those baby girls as welcome as possible. Lots of love. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more baby name lists here every single Monday, and you can request one when you would like below, and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys.